Alright, looks like we're all up and running. Hello, Internet! Oh, that probably sounded weird right there. Oh, where that came from. 1 second. That should be better. We got the clue tonight before we do the last build fighters. And Soto blog. And adjacent to Soto blog, because the Soto blog is all Chronicle Gaim this week. We just got the announcement that I guess we're getting a CSM Sengoku driver. Looks like we gotta wait till next week, 25th, to get the full announcement. Along with, I guess, whatever this, like, Gaim toy teaser site is. So yeah. Lots of Gaim stuff coming. But yeah, speaking of the Soto blog before we get in the clue, it's Chronicle Gaim! Technically, Chronicle Gaim 2, which is coming out in February of next year. But we're getting Kachidoki, which... Okay, the flags look a bit weird because it looks like, I think it's just like this one sticker that just wraps around the pole for all the flag stuff. So it's like, nah, that doesn't look as good. But like the armor stuff looks amazing. Looks really good. I think the only stickers on here are technically... It's like a little bit of detailing on it, sticker-wise. But it looks really good. Clearing that Discord notification real quick. Now it's going to do the DJ Gun plus Muso Saber, along with DJ Gun on its own. And the flags are removable and holdable. And it looks like it's got it's got our normal body armor split. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Also, Jimba Gaim! With 2 Sonic Arrows and all 4 plates as stickers. Even though it does come with 4 different Sengoku drivers with each of the lock seeds inserted, it only comes with 2 plates. So you would need a second one of these to have all 4 like stickered up to swap around. I will say, I'm glad this made retail, because I still want to do a custom Bravo and Gridden Jimba. Assuming we get Knuckle Jimba, which I think we would. So I want to do a couple customs of those, and it's a really easy one to do if you just get this armor, because it's just like, you just need these 2. Those plates are stickers. I think it's like 4 separate stickers. And you would just need, like, 1 pattern you would replicate over and over on both sides. 1 pattern, and then their emblem. And the rest is just painting the standard helmet. You'd paint the crest silver, the back of the helmet black, and, like, whatever is protruding off the side silver. And then you would paint in the mouth a little bit black. Otherwise, it's the exact same helmet as the standard figure, so... Cool. We're also getting Shin Zangetsu in this. So our first of our Energy or Genesis Driver riders. Looking pretty good. And lastly, Baron. I tripped on his name for a second. Baron! Limited Energy Arms. Wielding the Sonic Arrow, not upside down, because he normally wields it upside down. Also looking pretty good. Like, I will say, that gives us, like, 3 different... that gives you, like, 6 Sonic Arrows in this one set. because it's 2 per armor in this set, so it's like 6 sonic arrows, which is like probably more sonic arrows than you need, but damn. And then they just talked about the I think it's the Gashapon Right books that are coming out. It's like Pegasus, Eagle, Lamp, Jack of Dragon, the Ninja one for Kenzan, and the Ryuki one. And then just stuff about Eden since stuff, like magazine stuff came out. But it's a pretty short one. Next week, probably not, because Soto, Shoto, Converge, and Chronicle information next week. So pretty much a nice big bulk of things to talk about next week.
Also, hi.
Hi. You're on earlier than usual.
Going ahead and doing an online one.
Yeah, I just hit the button for it. Oh, and I guess Gaim's now been added to the writer Zukon thing. The official writer wiki.
Ah.
They've slowly been adding that for a while. All the Gaim stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that might be my next rewatch when I do another writer one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of right now in the process of rewatching the last volume of Ruby. That way it's kind of fresher on my mind.
Mm-hmm. I haven't done a rewatch of Ruby stuff in like forever.
Well, I decided a few seasons back that I was going to not do the whole from the beginning concept.
Mm-hmm.
That I was more going to just do like back so many volumes kind of deal. But I think this time I'm only going to watch the previous one. Because I almost feel like it's easy enough to kind of hop back in.
Mm-hmm. And I think they were doing I wouldn't say a gimmick, but a thing where this volume, I think, takes place over like a week. Like, there's a specific time frame that this volume takes place over.
I mean, if memory serves right, I can kind of see that. Because everything's going to be kind of fast-paced if they tried to do it any other way. And I almost feel like we need the extra time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I guess those 13 books thing from like last week on Saber means absolutely nothing. I guess.
I think I'm legitimately at the point of just walking away from it for a little while, and when I do decide to come back to it, just maybe pick up from the start and rewatch kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's one of those, I'm not bored of it, but I also feel like it needs time to actually get some traction.
Yeah.
Because it's not getting it right now.
Mm-hmm. Because you can actually see the 13 books used to open the portal in the episode for this week. Caliber actually uses just 13 like monster books. So I guess it's just, you need 13 books to open the door. But in the books we can tell, it's Needle Hedgehog, Storm Eagle, the Toys R Us exclusive Giraffe book that just got announced, and then that one book that is coming out in China at the moment, and I guess will come out later in Japan. I guess. I don't know. And then a bunch of other ones that look generic as hell. That I am fully willing and expecting to not exist past this point.
Also, I am uber screwing with the AI at the moment.
Damn it, it's not Gun. But it could still be Scarlet.
Well, that's better than mine. Mine, it can't be Scarlet. It could still be Gun.
I do say, I find it funny that I guess we're getting all of this Gaim content now, and not in like 2 years for Gaim's 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we could celebrate Forza and O's 10th anniversary, more or less, or we could just do Gaim early, because we're not gonna bother.
Well, I mean, technically, I guess O's kind of has, because, Memory of Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
I guess they also want to get it out of the way, because technically it's the franchise's, 50th anniversary next year, and then, Sentai is, 55th or something?
Yeah, it's a double anniversary again.
Pretty much. So expect the return of the Superhero Tyson films. Oh no.
No.
Okay. I'm only going to care if it's just we pick a Sentai team, we're picking a rider, they do a team up in this movie, and we do a fancy fun movie out of it. It's the only way I'm gonna care.
Okay.
Okay then. Alright, Scarlet. Well, since we got that CSM announcement for the Sengoku driver, I wonder how many people are just like, gimme. Because that is legitimately what several people connected to Team Rider want. That or CSM build driver with all the full bottles, and it's packaged in a Pandora's box.
Well, this rightly sucks. I know the who and the where, I don't know the with what.
Mm.
That almost guarantees that.
Now, I do wonder, since it's a CSM release, how many lock seeds are they going to pack in? And how much is it going to be just off the amount of lock seeds they're selling you? Because there is a shit ton of lock seeds in game at this point.
Well, I mean, I've got two answers for those questions that probably will not be true.
What?
All of them and yes.
Also, I guess next week is when we finally find out what the hell that Gaiden extra thing that's happening is. So, surprise! More lock seeds in there. So does that mean we're skipping, like, Forze and Wizard, and then, like, Memory of Heroes 2 is, like, Gaim, Saber, and someone else?
Probably.
Is it gonna skip Forze? It's just, here's Gaim, Wizard, Gaim, and Saber! For Memory of Heroes 2. Forze? Who's Forze?
What's a Forze?
And I just look at them all disappointed. I'm just like, at least acknowledge his existence, please. You have Dagger, don't you? Of course you do.
Chances are you both have those. Which, if you have that, I bet I just figured this out. I bet I just big brain played that one. We're fixing to find out. I just did, yeah. Yeah. You got that. You've got that. And that. Card's full also. Well, mine's done.
I'm still in mine.
Oh, you can turn the hands on in a single player too. I didn't realize that.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a shame you can't set up like online random queues to where it'd have hints on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if the online code has the compatibility for it, it's kind of one of those that'd be nice. Also, why they're called hints and not like special cards or something like that's beyond me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't really consider them hints. So I'm getting this funny feeling. I'm looking at yours. I'm getting this funny feeling because I did look up when you said, okay, Scarlet. I feel like Scarlet probably has Tank. Like, if it was me, I'd put an exclamation mark on that because that's probably in her hand.
Well, her hand was like her guess was like Peach Dagger Tomb, I think.
Yeah, and already you found out that one of those was in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me if two of them weren't, and she might have done that to get the suspect kind of deal.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean, I guess the other way would be right too. But yeah, I would Uber exclamation mark them too because something there is right and something is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, yeah. Huh.
Stuff I gotta do tomorrow. Thankfully, I know where it is. It's right next to the courthouse. Only problem is finding a parking space right there. Convenient.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Probably just have to park down somewhere and walk back up.
Oh, right. This map gun is weapon 5. I was going to say, wait a minute. Technically, gun is still in play because gun is also weapon 4 sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Also, Team Rider is importing all of the CSM Gaim stuff. No, really? You don't say. You don't say. You don't say in a group of people who very much are incredibly hard Gaim fans. That they did not. They went hard on trying to get this in. If only they would go hard on getting the Soto in as well, since Wave 2 is now announced for February. And quite literally gets you all of Gaim's major forms by that wave, except for Kiwami.
Scarlet wouldn't have done that, would she? Have tried to blind guess the location and the person?
Hmm.
Also, that gave you one of Adler's cards.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I was going to say the only reason I know that is because that's the only question mark in that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, that is a very good guess right there.
Yep.
Chances are you won't get both of those cards, but yeah. Although that's an interesting play. That was an interesting play. Gave you the weapon instead of the location, so that could mean something. Huh. I'm still trying to figure out that play that Scarlet had before.
Who knows?
Unless that was purely a shot in the dark for Suspect. Well, that went nowhere fast.
Yep. I already knew that one.
I feel like it'd be hilarious if it was actually Ankh. Because no one's been guessing that. Probably not. That's leaning me to think that Scarlet might have Tomb.
Yeah.
Because that felt like a hunt for the weapon. I could be wrong, but... And I mean, now you're in the right spot if you don't get yanked all over the board.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of something.
What?
This means you got to change peach skins.
Yep.
Scarlet with gun. We know that's going nowhere.
I just see Malnus in the Soda Pop Discord of comes home from grocery shopping, sits down with dinner, and checks Toku News, chokes on sushi roll, picture of CSM announcement. Like, yeah, I'm sure that's how everyone feels right now, of just like, excuse me? Especially of the and more part on the CSM announcement, because it's like, yeah, it's a CSM Sugoku driver, but there's more. And I go, so, CSM Genesis driver, duh. CSM, what, like Buso Saber? Like, you're at least doing a CSM Genesis driver. And I assume that one would give you all the energy lock seeds and the core unit to do the Jimba arm stuff. Because the Sagoku driver will come with everything else. All like 30 plus lock seeds and all that other shit. Unless they decide to do like an extra like pack of just like, here's all these other lock seeds and all the faceplates, because that's also something we can nickel and dime ya on, is all the faceplates.
I mean, I can see that.
Because just for reference, folks, on the toy itself, the faceplate is actually what determines the standby noise.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that being a thing.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just a small little pin system, and it's only, I think, like the 4, which is more or less Gaim's 1, Baron's 1, Ryugen's 1, and Bravo's 1. And technically, Bujin Gaim's is...
You didn't mark for that one.
Oh, did I?
Oh, wait, no, you had that one. My bad.
I was about to say, that was my card, so...
I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see a question mark there. Hold on. I looked away. I didn't see that it was you.
I guess I'm going over here.
Well. Well.
God fucking damn it. Peacock! Why?
I mean, if it's location, that's good. Because, I mean, that's the one you don't have information on right yet.
Mm-hmm.
And at least now you know you don't have to worry about Peacock messing you over anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's Scarlet's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And by that, I mean, if Scarlet's other card is Tomb, then you'll never have to worry about that because it doesn't seem like the game wants you to go there. Oh my god.
Well, that confirms the weapon. But I know you have waterfalls, so...
That was funny. That was funny. That was not intended. Oh, you do have a check mark off for 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you didn't, then I'd lean towards that, but you do, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's still anyone's card.
Oh, for some reason on the Writer official wiki, the fucking Kikaider stuff from the Gaim episodes are listed under the Gaim stuff. So Kikaider and Hakaider are listed there. For whatever stupid...
Right?
Not...
mean, technically, because of the way it came about, but no.
Mm-hmm.
And there's location.
It was the boat! It was the boat all along! Of course!
Because Scarlet had Tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that pretty much confirmed that there. And that's all of Scarlet's cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you got enough information to really fill everyone else's in.
No, not really.
I mean, you know, either Scarlet's card or Temple was in Pink's hand. Or Rose's hand. But outside of that, yeah. Yeah. Oof.
79852.
You know, when you go to put a passcode in, it actually helps if you put all the numbers in.
Mm-hmm.
That usually lets it connect. Also use OBS to block screen where I can see it. Even though I've got the game on a different monitor, so I kind of can't easily see it anyhow. You not changing Peach skins?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
And I think I've technically done all the Peach skins now.
That doesn't surprise me. So now who?
Fantastic question. I don't remember who all I've done.
I know you've done White.
Mm-hmm. I've done White. I've done Orchid. I think I've done Peacock.
I think... Yeah, I think you have.
You know what? I'll do the one-off characters now. The one-off female characters of Adler and Brooke.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I think you're actually running out unless you want to try to be the meme.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you are actually kind of getting low.
Probably do that next.
The game just loves finding new card combinations to screw me over. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Repeatedly. Well, that's an interesting start there. I wish there was a way you could mark in the game what card you showed to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that's a minor complaint, but I feel like that's something that would be nice.
If you want to go for the big brain strategies.
Yeah. Or at least it'd be the case of, okay, I showed Plum this card this time, I'll show him that card if he does something stupid like guess it again. That way, it's one of those the players can kind of punish people for, you know, not paying attention to what they've already done.
Oh god. Someone I follow on Twitter wants the, you know that mechanical orange thing that Sagra had? That was like the pre-Kachidoki lock seed.
Yeah.
Put that in the CSM release. For like no other reason than to do it.
I mean, why not?
Like, people are gonna be paying a couple $100 for this. You might as well make the most of it.
Also, I know I've got a punchable face, but why?
I don't know. It's early on, I just picked stuff and just went with it.
Yeah, I know, I kind of do too. Well, the good news is I technically don't have to move. The bad news is this is one of the times where I actually got a decent enough roll to move. Yellow, you did it to me, I'll do it to you.
Oh no!
And oddly get farther than I thought I would off of that guess. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, I got a lot farther than I thought I would off of that. Hmm. I'm thinking. Huh. We're getting puzzle pieces in weird orders, and I'm puzzled. Yeah, that's what I was feeling no on that one, actually. Okay. Play is probably... That sounds actually about what I was expecting there. I'm just not even gonna lie on that one.
Well,
Because that was a terrible play. It's one of those I'm not concerned with beating the AI, more so as I'm concerned with figuring this out before you kind of deal. No, that's the wrong number. That's the wrong number. I love when I start doing that because that's when mistakes start happening.
oh yeah, I forgot about this. Extra game thing. Bravo's actor is appearing in episode 8 of Saber. In some role.
Huh.
It is most likely not as Orin. So, if I'm to take...
Probably.
Based off the last episode, I'm assuming he's playing King Arthur.
I mean, to be fair, fitting.
Yes. That would make me...
Screw this. I was gonna do that a different way. Screw this. I want info.
Here is a card for your triples.
So if that card is not in your hand, I'm gonna be surprised.
Which card?
I'm not gonna say which, because you're not gonna tell me if I'm right anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be surprised if that card is not actually in your hand. I'd rather not do that. But okay, I guess we'll do that game. Because that now means the Peacock knows 2 of my cards, and that's not good. I think I can safely say all 3 of my cards have been showed at some point. The problem with that is all 3 of my cards have been showed between 2 people. So, yeah. Huh. Okay. If I get where I want to go, nope, I'll never get that. Wait, do I? No, if I get it off the roll, I'm not going to burn the move. That would be dumb at this point. And of course. Indeed. Because I'm not wanting to burn that move right now. I think that stops me from doing the other thing I was going to do. I think it does, yeah. That was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen.
Well,
That was not supposed to happen. So maybe that was supposed to be a different play and doing something similar then. Okay. I feel like I'm flirting with the answer, but I'm not there. I just noticed something. I don't even have a clue as to any of Brunette's cards. You've got to be. We just lost to the AI.
yeah.
Welp.
So what were your cards?
So out of curiosity, was your last card Plum?
Yes.
Okay. That was the card that I was like, if it is not, I will be surprised. I had Mustard, Peacock, and Location 5. I liked one on Peacock.
I would tell you this much, I only had all of Mustard's cards, and that was kind of it. There was a lot of
questions. One of his.
All three of his were locations. It's locations 1, 2, and 4.
Of course it was.
Eh.
Of course it was.
I've got.
What does this even give us, though, off of that? Because now I'm kind of curious.
I've got one of Peacock's cards.
Is it Weapon 3 or Location 8?
Weapon 3.
Okay. So you had the same as me. And I only had one of Plums.
What was it?
Weapon 1. That's why I gambled on Wrench, because I didn't know about Mustard or Brunette, but I knew the next person that could have had it was you. What was bad was I was going to try Dagger the next time. Wait a minute. I actually know 2 of Plums. I forgot about that. He would have had to have also had Location 6. Because I had everyone else marked off on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Peacock also had Burnett's card.
Really?
Yep.
Because I couldn't get that one narrowed down.
Ah, that's what my card says. He's got Burnett's.
Okay. I I mean, that was a question mark, but it was also in the same guess that Lounge was, and I verified it, so...
But Burnett had green, and now it's 50-50 for Whip. It's location, like, I think 7 and 9.
Yeah, same.
Well,
because once I filled all that in, yeah. That sounds about right.
well, you ready to swap over?
I guess we can.
Alright. Let me get the notes pulled up and get the title changed before we swap over first.
You mean you actually didn't have all of that ready this time?
I never have it ready.
Yes, I don't have the music up. Crap. I just looked down and realized that I was like, crap. Okay.
Yep, everything's up to date, so I'm going to take stream now. We'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks.